Hi guys, welcome to another video on cybersecurity. My name is Abdulbasit Alairaj Muhammad, a cybersecurity engineer, and today we'll be talking about what is cybersecurity. Firstly, we need to know that we all live online, we do a lot of things online, so do threats. As much as we interact online, there are so much threats living online with us, interacting with us, having contact with each and every move that we make online. And that is why cybersecurity matters. So, what does cybersecurity protect? The first thing is our identity. Cybersecurity protects our identity. It makes our identity as private as we want and as public as we want. After that, cybersecurity protects our money, it protects our financials, it protects us from losing money. And the third thing here is cybersecurity protects our privacy. Cybersecurity allows us to have privacy over our informations. It protects our informations and data from unauthorized accesses. And the fourth thing here is that cybersecurity protects our businesses. Cybersecurity protects our businesses from theft. It protects our businesses from unwanted reputation. It protects our businesses from damage and whatsoever harm that can befall our businesses. So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computers, networks, programs, and data from digital attacks, thefts, or damage. Cybersecurity is here to protect our computers, either our phones, our laptops, and all our gadgets, and even our network, the network in which we transfer data with, and all our running programs on our devices, and our data, our personal data, from digital attacks, from thefts, from being stolen by unwanted users, and from damage from destroying our informations and our networks. Cybersecurity specifically focuses on protecting digital data, the systems where the data resides, that is our gadgets, and the networks through which the data can be accessed. As much as cybersecurity is protecting our computers, it protects the channel in which we transfer our data. So that's the basic and simple definition for cybersecurity. What are the core pillars of cybersecurity? The core pillars of cybersecurity are called the CIA triad. And this is literally the three things, the major things that cybersecurity wants to work with or wants to work on. And they are the confidentiality, the integrity, and the availability. The CIA triad, which is the confidentiality, the integrity, and availability, represents the three main pillars of cybersecurity, which have been fundamental since the inception of computers. When discussing threats in cybersecurity, we talk about them in relation to their potential to compromise these three core principles of the CIA triad, primarily through cybercrime and hacking. When we talk about the CIA triad, we're talking about the confidentiality of our data, the integrity of our data, and the availability of our data. So what does the confidentiality of our data mean? The confidentiality of our data means that our data remains confidential. Our data remains confidential, protecting it from unauthorized access or from unwanted access or damage. What does the integrity of our data mean? Integrity of our data means our data has not been tampered with, which means our data is still intact the way it is meant to be. And the availability of our data is having access to our data when we need it. So our data is available at any point that we need it. So We'll still talk more about the CIA triad moving on in our future videos. Now we'll be looking at understanding cyber threats. As we said earlier, threats are what can put the confidentiality, the integrity, and the availability of our digital assets at risk. We've said earlier that CIA triad is the core principle, is the core pillars of the cybersecurity. So anything that can put or jeopardize the digital asset at risk can be defined as a threat. So what are the common cybersecurity threats? We have a lot of cybersecurity threats, but we'll be looking at 4 here. The first one is a malware. A malware is a malicious software, and it is designed to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to computer systems. The next one we'll be looking at here is phishing. Phishing is tricking individuals, often via fake emails or messages, into revealing sensitive information or installing a malware. Then ransomware. Ransomware is a malware that encrypts data and demands a payment ransom to restore the access. And social engineering is manipulating people to trick them into divulging confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. Up next in our next video, we'll be looking at how do we defend. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.